What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 from Arcade1up. Now, I was lucky and I got to play this game. This game is fucking awesome. I got an early hands-on at E3, and I gotta say, the look of the cabinet was great. I mean, everything about this cabinet met my expectations, except for the art on the control panel, but that's something that could be fixed easily. But other than that, my experience with the cabinet is it played great. I had fun playing with my boy UAG. We didn't notice anything. Like, we had a fun time playing that cabinet. I didn't notice, like, I'll say straight up, I do play a lot of fighting games, but Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a fighting game I've always played very casual. I've never took the time to try to learn the combos. I never took the time to try to learn different characters. I never got into the game like that. Now, playing it, like I said, me and UAG had a great time. We did get to see a bunch of, like, high-level skill players come through. Justin Wong was in there. I mean, we saw a lot of people come through, and like, everyone was praising the game. Like, a lot of people loved the game. They did notice. Now, Arcade1up was straight up and did say there was a little bit of lag that would be fixed, but I personally didn't notice the lag. Now, Justin Wong ended up putting out a video. It was an edited video, and Kyo Daikin kind of covered it. There was a section where Justin Wong did do an assist, and there was like a little bit of freeze. Now, to be fair, this is an early build. This isn't the build that's going to be put out. Now, John D went ahead and stated that you know, that this was an early build and this isn't going to be the version that's released. But like I said, like, seeing people play on it all day, there was really nothing like that. I didn't see people like, whoa, what's his concern? I didn't see any of that. So personally, coming from my experience, it did play good. And is there room for improvement? Sure. I mean, these people are spotting out stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. I think the release we're going to get is going to be fine. Like I said, I saw people playing it all day with an early pre-production build, and it was great. But what I mostly want to talk about today is the pre-order. There's a lot of people that are pissed off about the pre-order. People are mad because this came in limited quantities. This wasn't no secret. Arcade1up was on many streams saying this was going to be limited quantities, but don't worry, there's going to be another wave. So they said, if you want it right away, go ahead and wake up early and pre-order. Now, this is something that happens in other communities, especially if you get into sneakers or if you get into the latest console. You know, you got to be there and you got to pre-order right away. I personally didn't think they were going to sell out that fast. I thought the quantities were going to be a little bit more. Now, the way it looks, like a bunch of retailers started putting it out, including Arcade1up, and they started selling out fast. Arcade1up, I don't know the exact time, if it was 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or what. They sold out really quick. Now, this got people getting FOMO, and I got to tell everyone, chill out on the FOMO, chill out. There is a second wave, and if you pay attention, if you keep up with the community, there's a bunch of different retailers opening up, having some cabinets for sale, and that's the one thing I just want to make this video reach out to people, like, chill out. You're going to get your Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I personally think, this is me, now I don't know anything, I don't know anything on the inside, I don't know shit. But I purposely think that Arcade1up put limited quantities. I don't think on purpose. Maybe it was from retailers. Maybe it was from, you know, a deal that they worked out. Like, you know, they could only put out so many cabinets. I really don't know. But I think there's going to be more for the demand for sure, because Arcade1up has put it out there. But I'm saying this first release, honestly, I think it was a good idea to put a limit on there to see, kind of gauge out how popular this game is, how many people want this cabinet. Because the biggest mistake, in my opinion, that Arcade1up did was with Killer Instinct. There was a lot of hype with Killer Instinct. Now, during that time, we were like already in the pandemic for a while, and we started seeing price increases. Once Killer Instinct hit 700, a lot of us were like, dude, that's too much. You guys are asking 700 for a cabinet with hardly any games. It's got Killer Instinct 1, 2, and some Battletoads games. Like, dude, you guys really need to chill out. $700 comes with a stool. Fuck that stool. We don't want that damn stool. After getting used to the price point at 600 for Big Blue with a stool, 700, get the hell out of here. So I think with that game right there in particular, and then coming out with a pro cabinet, like not coming out with it, but announcing it during that time before the Killer Instinct actually came out, really killed the sales. I'm pretty sure Arcade1up is sitting on a lot of empty Killer Instincts. You can see them in retailers, like they'll go on sale for a little bit, but damn, $700 is a lot. Now, this Marvel vs. Capcom 2 at $600 is a deal. Coming out like later and having a lower price and having a game lineup. I don't know the number of games, but all the other, like Marvel vs. Capcom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Children of the Atom, all those other games are included in here. What is it, 8, 9? I don't know. I'm taking a guess right now. I'm not that hardcore. Like I said, I wasn't really wanting this cabinet when I played it. I did enjoy it, and I was like, dude, I need this cabinet. I need it, but after I step back, I'm like, dude, I don't need it. I've never played versus games like that. I don't think I ever will. There'll always be a casual game. So for me, pre-ordering this wasn't a big thing. And now I know a lot of people are upset, and that's what I kind of want to just kind of throw my opinions out there. There's no reason to really be upset at these practices. I'm sure Arcade1up doesn't like sitting on stock. That's why we had a Red Cross event where they were just getting rid of cabinets cheap. You think they weren't losing out on potential money on that? Like, they had bigger plans to make money. So going out with limited quantities and releasing them in waves, I think is the way to go. And now I know that there might be some limited editions that have real low quantities, and that's for the hardcore people that want to collect or really want something. But this is something different. I don't think people need to trip out. That's the reason why I wanted to make this video, because chill the fuck out. You're gonna get your Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like, dude, like, chill. Like, really, you guys are acting crazy. You guys are mad at 1UP for this and shit. Well, you need to keep up with it. They're gonna come out with more, and you're gonna be able to get yours. And as far as those people on eBay that are trying to sell this system for like $5,000 or whatever, get the fuck out of here. You guys are the ones that ruin it. But hey, man, it is what it is. Capitalism. I get it. But ain't no, dude, if anyone buys that for that, like, really, man, just have a little bit of patience. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just me just rambling on about Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yes, it's a good game. Be patient. You'll get it. Like, and it's not anything to be mad about. Limited quantities. They didn't lie. They gave you a warning. And if you didn't get it, guess what? You might be able to get it before the end of the year. Like, dude, it's no big deal. Plus, it's Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Come on. Whatever. Nah, I know there's a fan base for that, and that's a very important game that Arcade1up put out. I think it's actually one of the most, because we thought that would never happen. We thought that game wouldn't come out. Now, one thing I want to throw out there real quick is when I was there at EVO, there was a lot of young guys, and those young guys don't give a fuck about these 1UPs. They're like, dude, we want it on console. We want it on console. And I understand a lot of these people that play games at EVO that are competitive, they don't give a fuck about these arcades. They want that shit on console. And yes, it does need to be on console. It does need to have the proper treatment for real tournaments. But to have this on Arcade1up for us old folks that really were there during the game and just want this in our home, I think it's fucking awesome. Am I going to get it? Probably not. But if you're excited for it, I'm excited for you. The one I'm excited for is NFL Blitz. Yes! It's cut down, but we'll talk about that later in the channel when I get it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be catching you guys soon. Peace out.